Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again and welcome back to my channel. Here I have a great news for you. Remember a couple of days ago I published a video saying all the energy and the elemental weapon is far weaker than their ballistic counterparts? And I also suggest you don't use energy weapons if you have a very similar ballistic weapon. It's mainly due to how they actually calculate the damage received by the mob, and the mob's resistance punish the energy and elemental incoming damage significantly comparing to the ballistic damage. Because in the calculation, instead of using the overall incoming damage, they actually used the base damage of the energy weapon. So all the additive and the multiplicative damage bonus is not calculated or is not effective for energy weapon and elemental weapon to penetrate the mob's armor or to penetrate their resistance. But now it has been solved. The bug's gone in the current PTS. I'm so glad it's finally fixed and it's going to be rolled out in about 6-7 weeks to the live server. So the energy weapon will produce the same amount of damage as their ballistic weapon counterparts. We can finally start to use our great energy weapons in the game. Let me show you quickly to compare a standard crafted version of a laser rifle and what's the big difference in terms of the damage to the mob between the live server and the PTS server. Now I'm on the live server. You can see I'm using the Snowy Appalachian mode, which cannot be available on the PTS. I'm using a standard level 45 crafted version of the short laser rifle. Nothing is modified besides the force 4 stock, so I can make it a rifle instead of a pistol. Because this character is a rifle character. Now I equipped all the 3 rifle perks to give me some additional damage boost. And I have a damage number of 58 per shot with this rifle. 58 is a decent damage already. Let's go to see how it performs on the scavenger. Remember, they have very strong resistance to energy weapon. And even at this close distance, it only takes 8 damage to the scavenger. And this weapon is basically useless in the current live game. Although it has over 50 damage per shot, it only causes 8 damage to this mob. That's a ridiculous joke. Now let's switch to the PTS server. Same character, same gun. Let me show you. Let me just swap my commando perk to the rifle ones so we can have exactly the apple to apple comparison. Now we have all the 3 rifle perks and exactly the same perk load as we do on the public server. Now let's check. The gun is exactly the same gun, level 45, only the stock has been modified to force 4, and the damage is exactly the same 58 as in the public server. Now let's find, oh, this scavenger is dead. Let me find another one, the same level 50 scavenger.
Anybody can hoard tin cans.
Look at the damage, it's 26. Remember what we saw in the live server? It's 8. And how big buff this gun has been given. Let me tell you, that's 262% extra damage on the PTS server than the live server. So the damage calculation for energy weapon has been changed. And I got confirmation from other players that elemental damage has also been changed as well. So they are all buffed, they are all variable in the game on the PTS. That's a great news. That's very well done from Bethesda. After 3 years, you finally fixed this simple bug. Thank you very much. Okay, if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. I'll keep this good news coming to you as soon as I can. But until next time, Phil Legends out.